Hey, welcome back to the shop. Welcome back to the Car Doctor channel. Appreciate you stopping by. My name's Tim, and it's good to have you. If it's your first time here, welcome aboard. Appreciate the subscriptions. Thanks for the likes, all that stuff. Well, hey, today we've got a kind of a humiliating deal because it's a second time back, and kind of dropped the ball on this one. It's a good reminder to slow things down a bit, especially during our diagnostic time, and cover all your bases before you just clear the codes. Ran into this one. It came in about a month ago, and it had a check engine light illuminated, and it had an intermittent misfire condition. So I pulled the codes, and it had a P0200 and a P0300. The 200 is a injector circuit fault, measuring improper resistance. PCM recognizes a resistance problem in the injector circuit, and P0300, of course, is a random misfire. So I played around a little bit. There's common problems with the injector wiring harness on these. They'll crack right at the injector, at the connector actually to the injector. So I fiddled around with those while I had it running and didn't notice anything, and I thought I would clear the codes for some reason, and of course that erased all my misfire data before I had a chance to look at it. So we have a second chance at it. We got another crack here, so we're and the problem's gotten worse. The misfire is almost evident all the time. So let's try this again, and we're going to take the slow approach. So we got the Virus. This is the original Virus model. This is state of the art, 10 years ago, but it's still going strong. I need an update, but I'm trying to get a good picture here. See if we can get that. Okay, that's a little better picture. So anyway, I need an update on this thing, but I'm really still kicking around whether or not I'm going to upgrade the equipment or not. It's been a good one. I highly recommend this unit. Let's see here. We got an 03 Suburban. This one's a four-wheel drive, and this has the flex fuel VIN Z53. So this tip's going to apply to, basically anything ranging from 99 through maybe 07, 08, equipped with the 5.3 or even 6.0, and you're complaining of a misfire condition and possibly a code P200, code P300. You may have an individual misfire code, which would be nice because that could isolate the cylinder. Well, let's see what we got here. I'll plug it in. Okay, I got it plugged in, and we'll just read the codes first, see what we have. So we have the same two codes, P0200 and 300. Injector circuit problem, engine misfire. Check the history. That's all we got. So we don't have an individual misfire code. If you did, you'd have a good idea about where to go. But here's the part that I neglected to do, and you'd need, of course, a full function scanner to do it, where you can actually look at the data and go to the misfire data, and let's see if we have any stored data that's going to help us. Okay, here's some obvious misfires. Cylinder 4 here, 57,400 plus misfires. Everything else looks pretty good here. We got a few on number 3, but that's probably just due to this cylinder missing. So that gives us a great place to look. Now, again, it's common that there's a circuit problem in the wiring or connector, but this could be a bad injector too, causing this. But odds are that both these codes are interrelated, and that when we find the problem with the injector circuit, we're going to find the problem with the misfire. So let's go take a look at the injector, and run a resistance check on it. Okay, first thing we're going to do is just take a quick look at the injector wiring harness, and then I'm going to pull the harness and check the resistance on the actual injector. I'll check both the number 2 and number 4 injector resistance, and well, I probably don't need to do that, because I think we found the problem here. We appear to have a bad connector. The wiring at the connector just broke off when I went to release the little lock on the connector and pull up on the connector. It just easily came off, no resistance at all. And this one wire shows some corrosion down in there, so there's your problem there for sure. And this is this is not the first time I've seen this. I don't know if it's just related to these flex fuel models, but certainly do remember these connectors. We've seen this a few times, so something to watch out for, especially if you have the, I don't know, 99 through probably 08, 53. Something to watch for. So I'm going to go ahead and check the resistance anyway and compare those, make sure the injector's good, but there you go right there. Okay, I'm just going to check the resistance across this injector, and I'll compare it to the number 1 injector. So here's the number 1. We're at 20-ish. Well, it's fluctuating. 6 to 20. We're in the same area here. About 14 ohms. Yeah, we're good on those. So I think we got this one. Okay, I'm just using a CarQuest injector connector, and I'll solder that in, use some heat shrink tubing so we get a good seal on the connection. And then we'll go ahead and double check things here, confirm the repairs, and make sure there's no existing misfires. And then I'll clear the codes and ship this thing out. So another good lesson, especially for me. I'm getting old and I'm getting forgetful. Good idea to avoid clearing the codes until you've monitored all the stored data, and see if there's anything in there you need. Especially for a guy like myself, I'm just not patient enough, and that hurts me. So we'll pass along the savings to the customer and get this one back on the road. Another successful repair, something to look for if you're experiencing these codes and this type of misfire issue. Well, I hope this helps, and I do appreciate you stopping by, and wish you good luck with your repairs. All right, have a good one.